What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the MLB player props for this July 10th MLB slate. Gonna be giving you guys 3 player props at 11 the board. I believe all these ones should have a great chance of hitting. And if you guys tell yesterday's video, unfortunately that one did end up turning into a refund. Our player of the day, David Peterson, the pitcher, he ended up not playing, and then our other guy, he missed. So again, kind of a good thing that it did cancel out. But the second play was pretty solid. He got 2 hits, but again they were both singles, and then he didn't really get any runs or anything because his other teammates didn't do anything. So kind of just unfortunate. Usually whenever a guy gets 2 hits, it ends up pretty well. But it was a good read and everything. He went 2 out of 4 on his bats, but again, unfortunately, they were just both singles. Hopefully we can bounce back on today's video though. This is the last MLB video that we're gonna have for till the 18th, I believe, because we got the All-Star break, all that stuff for the MLB going on. So they're gonna have a little break right there. So we're gonna be sticking with the WNBA player props. So before we get in those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with these post notices turned on if you guys haven't already. We're gonna be uploading for you guys every single day that we got MLB or WNBA until like football, college football, that stuff is back, which is around the corner. College football starts in around a month. So again, if you guys are ready for that one, make sure you guys drop that like and subscribe right now to just stay tuned with the channel and get ready for those ones. And without further ado, we're going to go to hop right to the props for this July 10th slate. As you guys can see, should be a pretty solid one. Got a lot of games to choose from. And our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be rocking with Corey Seager over his fantasy score at 7.5. Love the line, love the value with this line. Feel like this one should be pretty good. All 3 of his games against the Angels so far in the series, he's covered this line every single time, and now he has another great matchup. He's been going crazy, just been super hot, 23, 21, and 12. So again, definitely been going out there and doing his thing. All of these games in the series, he's had 2 hits so far. So kind of unfortunate, again, like our last pick on yesterday's video, our 1 miss that we've had. We've currently been on a 5-1 run. Unfortunately, just because that missed last video, he had 2 hits. This guy ended up having crazy fantasy scores, 23, 21, 20, 12. Unfortunately, they are all singles though. But love the line on Corey Seager over the 7.5 line. If you look at his last couple games, he's definitely been doing his thing. Now, if this matchup against a right-handed pitcher, which he is averaging a .270 hitting average against, which is pretty solid. If you look at this guy, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but he's getting up at batting average against left-handed batters on average a .300. So again, he definitely typically struggles against left-handed batters, which Corey Seager does play. So again, definitely feel like this one should be a good matchup in his favor. This dude throws around 50% sinkers, and if we look at Corey Seager against opposing sinkers, he only has an 18K percentage, which is pretty solid. Obviously, it's not like crazy, but against sinkers, again, there's definitely a lot of home run opportunities, and Corey Seager is definitely a guy that's a big hitter. So again, with him just being pretty bad pitching against opposing left-handed batters, on top of that, he has a pretty low K percentage against this dude's like 50% pitches that he throws. Even the sliders, he has a decent amount at around 24%. But either way, 50%, only 18K percentage, and giving up a .30 batting average against left-handed pitchers. Again, I feel like Corey Seager should definitely be able to hit a bomb or something in this game. Obviously, he's been doing his thing, been having pretty nice ones right here. If we go to these last couple matchups, he's been hitting home runs a good amount, and I could definitely see him hitting another one in the side matchup. But if not, hitting nice hits, runs, RBIs, which all definitely help out the fantasy scoring, and he's been doing pretty good recently. So definitely expecting this one to be a pretty solid matchup for him, and we're gonna be rocking with this one on the over. His last 10 games, he's covered this line 7 out of 10. Now the 3 matchups that he didn't cover, San Diego went against tough pitchers right here. As a whole team, they typically really didn't do anything. Left-handed batter, he had a tough match in this first game. This game, he ended up getting hooked by 0.5, and they only had 1 point total. And then Baltimore, I'm not sure what happened there, but he got hooked by 0.5. Outside of that, all the other matchups, he's been doing just solid, so consist on being damn near at this line every single time. Now we have a perfect matchup right here. Not sure why he put under. So we're going to rock with this one as our player of the day in today's video, Corey Seager. If you guys are new to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video on our MLB picks. Throughout this whole season, we've been 100% on the player of the days. Yesterday's player of the day didn't end up hitting, so again, we're still been perfect for these MLB player of the days. In that case, hopefully we can keep this run going with Corey Seager at that 7.5 hitter fantasy score. With the second player on today's video, we're going to be rocking with another fantasy score hitter, Josh Naylor, over his 5.5. I feel like this one should be a pretty solid matchup for him. Last 10 games, he's covered this line 5 out of 10. He just had a crazy game against San Diego, the first game of this series, 29 fantasy scores. So again, he's definitely been pretty solid on the road. Josh Naylor has exceeded 5.5 fantasy score in 4 of his last 5 games on the road, averaging 14 8.0 fantasy score. So again, if your line's only at 5.5 and you're averaging triple that, again, he's definitely been comfortable in opposing team stadiums or whatnot. This was his first game out of the last 5 that he did struggle. This Arizona team just was getting heat thrown at them. They really couldn't hit the ball at all. But now we have this matchup against Vasquez, which I believe should be a pretty good one if we look at his hits line and everything down here. Josh Naylor, he's left-handed batter. He's averaging a .317 against right-handed pitching, which is pretty solid in my opinion. .3, that was always going to be solid for anyone. And then Vasquez against left-handed batting, he's going to have a batting average of .261, which is pretty solid as well in that green area. This dude loves to throw cutters, a 27.4% cutter pitch arsenal rate in his inventory that he has right there. And if we look at Josh Naylor within his last 65 pitch counts, he's had a 0K percentage against the opposing pitchers throwing cutters. So again, out of that many pitches, and he has a 0, again, more than likely, if he's throwing that almost 30% of his pitches right there, there should definitely be a lot more opportunities to hit the ball, ceiling higher, and not get struck out as much, which we'd love to see right there. And even against the fastball, he only has an 8K percentage. So again, around 50 or 45% of the pitches that this guy throws, he's going to have a just super low chance of getting struck out, which again increases the ceiling of him actually hitting the ball, which we'd love to see right there. So again, I feel like this one is a perfect matchup for Josh Naylor against a right-handed pitcher versus left-handed batter. Again, similar to the first game we're taking, which always ends up pretty good in our favor. So he's been pretty consistent on getting at least a hit a game, 7 out of 10 in the last 10 fantasy score. Again, I feel like he should definitely be out there and get some good hits, some deep ones right there, and he get us some good runs in general. So Josh Naylor is going to be our second player on today's video over that fantasy score. Naylor at 5.5. And then with the last and final player on today's video, I wish this line was the normal line. Logan Allen over his 3.5 pitches. I believe his normal line would be like 4.5 or something. Love the value at 3.5. I feel like this one should be an absolute freebie. Even if you guys find other picks that you guys like and would just like a complete nice little 2-man, this completely free and just should have like a 95% chance of hitting. I would definitely pair it with Logan Allen over his strikeouts at 3.5. Feel like this one's a very low line. Obviously, it's a goblin. Last 5 games, he's gone 5 out of 5. And this is another great matchup, which I believe he should definitely go out there and do his thing. We got him against the White Sox. Feel like this one is a definitely easy one. These guys have been struggling against opposing pitches all season. And if we look at him with his last 7 games alone, he's typically been seeing 95 plus pitches a game, which again increases his ceiling. We're chilling his 4 strikeouts at, and now he's going against a team who is ranked 30th, dead last in the MLB within the last 30 games in K percentage, giving out a 32.4 K percentage. So again, if this dude is throwing 95 plus pitches a game, and you're going against a team that's dead last in strikeouts, being around 32.2, again, that should definitely be a sign right there. This one should be a pretty good matchup. If we look at the opposing White Sox team, or the pitcher or the batters against his pitch arsenal, which he throws around 60% of his pitches with a fastball and slider. None of these guys really have a good K percentage. As you guys can see, they're all in the red area with a super high strikeout percentage in all the fastballs that he throws. If we look at them against sliders, there's only 2 guys that really have a good K percentage against that, but all the other players are in the red criteria. So again, they definitely are going to be struggling against more than half the pitches this dude throws. And again, they've just been struggling within the last 30 games more than anyone in the whole MLB. So again, 3.5, I feel like this one should be an absolute freebie. Throwing 95 pitches, going against the worst hitting team against the left-handed pitching. Again, more than likely, this dude is going to be able to get us 4 with that much volume he's going to end up throwing. And again, the type of matchup that he's going to be seeing at. So probably, I believe, it's like a 99% chance of hitting. But these are my 3 players to conclude the 3-man. Corey Seager, 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Josh Naylor, 5.5 hitter fantasy score, and then Logan Allen, 3.5 pitcher strikeouts. Feel like this one should be a nice little 3-man. Throwing $20, win $80, nice little 4x payout. So it should be a pretty solid one. If you guys out there on this 3-man, pretty confident in this one. And hopefully we could go into this MLB All-Star break with the bang, go 3 out of 3 on this prop, and finish this little first couple of videos of the MLB that we've been doing this season with a 8-1 run. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would be much appreciated. It goes a long way on the channel. I don't charge for picks or anything. So again, the best way you guys repay me is, again, dropping that like. It really helps out the algorithm and everything, just getting the channel out there to more people. And if you guys haven't joined already, we got a free Discord. Link is down below in the description of this video if you guys would like to join. Just where we post extra player props, announcements, player of the days, all that good stuff. So again, if you guys would like to join, we got around 550 plus people in there. So again, completely free. Link is down below. But that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.